It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. He's coming off one of the better games we've seen, over 170 yards. It's the Chiefs and the Patriots on Monday Night Prime Time.
It is a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to keep us warm at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Tonight we put a bow on Week 15 with a great Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense set to go to work with Mac Jones at quarterback in his 3rd season now out of Alabama.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
And no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. The bottom line, how do they get a win?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Stevenson. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, in on the stop.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And Parker's going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as he's up to the 47. Now Jones. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So we pause for an injured player, and now what you want to see, Juju Smith-Schuster. He's in some pain out there. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 30-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Looking for Tyquan Thornton on that one, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the Pats.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the #1 overall offense in the league.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Straight ahead at Stevenson. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself.
Touchdown! Mike Gesicki, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. And he gets him to make it 7-0 Patriots. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it all concluded with a touchdown pass to the tight end, Mike Gesicki. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. So here come the defending champs, led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, a two-time winner now in Patrick Mahomes.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now here's Mahomes. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Taken down at the 47-yard line. The Chiefs had 8 and 5 to start play. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
This is caught inside the 15. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run here with Pacheco. He gets this down to the 3. Brought the power run out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal.
And Mahomes is going to keep it.
Call it no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up a 4th down.
Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. The Pats at the line ready to go. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
They get 9 there, and in the process escaping their end zone, picking up a 1st down. Throwing Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the 1st down in the process.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And they'll run the toss here with Stevenson. And now off to the races down the right side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. Operating from the gun, Jones. And the Chiefs are going to get him. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Off play action. Jones. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Jones. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Waiting on it will be Richie James. This is taken around the 12. A good return there, 17 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. Powering his way forward. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first, 18 yards that time. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. 1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring. And another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Possession back to the Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson headed out with the offense. A 1,000-yard campaign in his sights, Charles, but needs a little bit of a kick here down the stretch to reach it.
And sometimes at this stage of the season, you're looking for that extra goal, right? That extra motivation to accomplish.
There he goes, left side. Big strides, look at him go. He may go. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. And big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Back to throw. Jones. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll motion out one of the tight ends, Stevenson. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Looking to throw. Jones. That's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Mike Gesicki with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Now Ryland for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it all concluded with a touchdown pass to the tight end, Mike Gesicki. Here's Richie James on the return. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards that time for number 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Goblet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Oh, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. There's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. It's Stevenson with a run to begin the drive. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
They run once more with Stevenson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A give for Stevenson, running right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. They'll go for a gain of 7. And now it's 3rd and 4.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jones. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Chris Jones able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. The Patriots send out their punter, standing just outside his own goal line. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. On the return, it's James. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. Back now in Foxborough. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 9. Running left is Stevenson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Joshua Williams in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's James returning. 55-yard punt, 11 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So the Chiefs offense heads out. There's a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. The current playoff picture, and you can see they are one of those 3 wild card teams, at least for the moment, but they have not clinched that spot, Charles. And look, their message has been clear. We're keeping our foot on the gas to the very end.
And how about the theater and the drama that's involved, partner? The best part, we've got a front row seat to it all. And I think this is obviously the ultimate goal when they added a 7th seed to the playoffs back in 2020. More drama, more teams in it late in the season, and more importance on games like this.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A give right side for Pacheco. Taken down at the 30. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And all the way in for Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14.
21. Patriots 14.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. New England trying to get a place on offense. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Now Jones on 1st and 10. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes
fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points, that means this is now a two-score game.
Yeah, and that's tough to deal with, isn't it? This little time left. Those 2 points doesn't seem like a lot, but it means everything now. Those are going to be the ones we're going to look back on. Those 2 points right there, the play of the game.
Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see him back. Just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
First down, Chiefs.
Here's Pacheco headed right. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Juwan Bentley there to get him down. From the 48-yard line, here's the second down and 6. Again, it's Pacheco. And just shutting him off there. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 158 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he will have a Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a two-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the two, or I should say third and goal from the two.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. New England's offense set to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Jones. Open receiver here. Complete. It's Parker. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. From the 45 on 2nd down. Jones over the middle, complete. It's Stevenson. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we